Today, on this day, which is none other than August 19th, 2015, I can officially say that this pipe dream is becoming a reality. It's one step closer to my ultimate dream. What I've always wanted. Something that I will talk about more in this video review, but that's not why we're here. What we're here to talk about is the review of this nice looking action figure this character has never had the opportunity in plastic action figure form. Today is that day. At long last, we are looking at Series 3 of the World of Nintendo action figures, Fox McCloud from the hit Star Fox series, created by Jakks Pacific. Yeah! An official Nintendo licensed product. Remember when video games used to say this right here? You know, Nintendo games, they would usually have this sticker slapped on their box saying official Nintendo licensed product. Yeah, that's kind of a throwback. I really do like that. And you know what? This is mind-blowing. This is something that I never thought would actually happen, but it's happening. There was a time that I was so eager to have my very own Star Fox action figure set that I was going to go out of my way to sculpt my own figures, because, you know, that's what I do. If there's something I can't have, I will make it happen. But right as soon as I got everything going, as soon as I was ready to put paper and pen together, Jakks Pacific announces that it got a license of Nintendo products, and I knew for a fact that sooner or later, many ways down the road, one way or another, there was going to be a Star Fox action figure. So I didn't bother. I didn't. So I said I'd buy my time. I'll just wait until the figure comes. And finally this year, as a matter of fact, it was at Toy Fair, it was announced and shown off that there would be some Star Fox action figures. We've got Fox McCloud here, but soon enough we're going to have Falco, and we're going to have Slippy, maybe even Peppy, and possibly even Crystal, as far as I know. I'm also hoping that maybe they'll go into like a vehicle line, and maybe we might get some iconic vehicles from other Nintendo game franchises, and especially the freaking R-Wing. How incredible would that be? But yeah, I have heard some cons about this figure and his leg movement, so I'm sure that there would have to be an execution into the R-Wing design that would allow the figure to sit in it as if he's looking straight ahead outside the cockpit. But, you know, it's a pitch. I'm throwing it at you right here, Jakks Pacific. You've got the license. Don't waste it. Don't pull a Jazzwares, okay? Don't. Make your call. Anyway, let's take a look at the figure now before we game out a package. So, you've pretty much got everything basically right here, which is your standard image of the video game character on the package. World of Nintendo. Star Fox as he looked in Star Fox 64, even though this just says Star Fox, it does not say 64, which, you know, it would have been nice if they had just thrown that there just because, but oh well, I can understand. It's from the Star Fox series, doesn't matter which one, it's just Star Fox. Okay. You've also got a mystery accessory included in this box right here, which has got the iconic logo that has been represented throughout all the Star Fox games, which is the fox with the flying wings. There you go. Fox McCloud's name right here, Jakks Pacific down here at the bottom, flipping on the back, and some more information about the character. Well, you know, the action figure. Fox McCloud with mystery accessory, like we've already gone through this already. Got a nice picture of the figure just standing there, posing, kinda, sorta, maybe, I don't know. And then we gotta look at some of the nice articulation this figure represents with a swivel head, some pivoting joints, and foot articulation? Cool. I dig that. For a 4-inch figure, I was not expecting that. 4.25-inch figure to be exact, with 12 points of articulation. Collect them all. Series 3, right here. The line features Fire Mario, which is a repaint of Series 1 Mario, but with a few tweaks in between to make it look better than the original run. So here's Star Fox right here. Well, you know, Fox McCloud. Team's called Star Fox. Try not to get those mixed up. Princess Peach is in this wave, which is kind of interesting. Goomba. Probably going to be out of scale. And then there's Pink Yoshi, which is a repaint of regular Yoshi from Wave 2, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't know. I'm not into this line just yet, but I guess we'll find out whether or not this collection is worth picking up, all depending on how well this figure fares out. So let's go ahead and get him out of the package now, since I've wasted 5 minutes. And then look at that. There's no going back now. See, I've ripped open the package. No going back. So this is the real recording here. So here's the figure in his nice clamshell bubble container. Doesn't seem to be any rubber bands or twist ties holding him in place. Don't want to put too much force on the figure because Jakks Pacific, you know, quality's not really that good, but it is a lot better than Jazzwares, I'll say that. Burn. But wow. Wow, this is pretty damn good. All things considered. Yes, I am a bit worried about some of the joints, okay? So I'm going to take my time to try and bend these into place because I have heard of some minor breakage, unfortunately. That's a little loose, but I'm sure I can tighten that up a little bit. Oh my god, this figure is incredible. The quality on this feels great. Oh my god, is that a ball joint? It's a fucking ball joint. Fucking ball joint in his legs. That is awesome. Oh my god, knee swivel. A little less 90 degrees on the knee joint. The tail's kind of small, but, you know, I can understand that decision, why Jakks Pacific made that choice, because we don't want balancing issues with this figure, even though, hey, he's got some leg joints, or, you know, foot articulation, which should help balance the figure out, no matter how big the tail is on the back. So, for the very first official action figure of Fox McCloud, this is fucking awesome. And some people have said that he's got a swivel rotation at the waist. I'm having a little trouble right now. Oh my god, it really is there. Oh my god. This is a 4-inch action figure and it's loaded with articulation, and the sculpting on this, oh my god. This is impressive. I am not saying this just because I'm a big Star Fox fan. This is the dream come true action figure that I've always wanted. This is so fucking awesome. And the paint detail on this figure, let me get the light in here so you can see this. I'm hoping this is all coming out perfectly. Hopefully you can see his eyes are colored green. He's actually got green irises and black pupils, which are gigantic, but that's how the character design is. The painting on the scarf is nice. The name tag here, the design of the suit and just the jacket overall, all the detail on it. Even the bands here that are painted blue on the jacket, this, wow. The fucking buckler's even painted. This is definitely more impressive than anything I've seen in a long time when it comes to a 4-inch action figure. Maybe even 5 inches. This is so cool. It's kind of a downer, though, that he doesn't actually have, like, any ankle pivot. But, you know, this is one step close. The execution is there. If Jakks Pacific can really work with this, imagine the possibilities. Oh my god! Even the shoes at the bottom are actually sculpted in detail. Ah, God, I love this thing. I fucking love this figure. I can't put him down. It's kind of a shame he doesn't have wrist swivel, but you know what? He's actually got arm swivel. That's something I was not expecting. This is so fucking awesome. Oh my god, I'm like freaking out here. My hand is obviously shaking with the excitement of how fucking badass this figure is. Now, like I said, the leg articulation, yes, I understand the problem. The figure really can't sit down, but if somehow they are to release an R-Wing set for this figure and the other Star Fox team, it's still a possibility if they can work with the way this figure actually lays down, which is like this. I mean, come on, we went through Kenner and Batman with the Batwing and the Batmobile, and the figure was always like sitting in a position like this, but the fact that the tail can actually move up and out of the way is one step closer. It's something that I'm sure Jakks Pacific wasn't thinking about, but they can pitch it, they can run with it. This is the mystery accessory that came in this box right here. Yeah! What good is this for this figure, it would have been nice if this actually came with a, if this figure set came with a blaster instead of the R-Wing. That would have been cool. But I'm starting to think that this is intentional by Jakks Pacific, not because of choice, by maybe of reason. There's got to be a story behind this little miniature R-Wing as an accessory for Fox. Maybe it's a hint into the future of a deluxe set of Star Fox with the R-Wing. Maybe. I don't know for certain. I mean, if I'm pitching an idea to someone over there at Jakks Pacific, anybody sitting behind their desk watching this on their monitor screen, let me know. I mean, just let me know. That would be cool. I'd like to know if I was the one to pitch the idea to them, but I think that's what they've got planned here. I really do believe that before this license is expired, we will see a deluxe R-Wing set with these figures. Even if they have to be re-released and, you know, engineered a bit more to the legs so they can actually sit down in the jet, that would be cool. It would be cool. That's what leads me to believe that this is just a tease. It's gotta be. There is no reason nor meaning behind this thing except for the fact that I believe that this is all just leading up to something pure gold in the future. I'm hoping I'm right. Because, like I said, this thing here does not work with this figure. It does absolutely nothing. Just sits right by him and there you go. That's it. That's all it does. There's nothing to it. It's not a weapon. It's not an actual accessory. It's just a tease. It's got to be. They know what they're doing. They got to know. So there's that. And that's pretty much going to do it for this review. Obviously, by now, you realize how epic this figure is. How cool it is to have the very first Fox McCloud action figure licensed by Nintendo of a brand company of toy makers that knows what they're doing at times. Now, yes, they've had trials and errors in the past, and I really got upset with them with their Jakks Pacific TNA line of action figures, which turned out crappy and full of empty promises. But this makes up for it. This figure is loaded with articulation. For such a small figure, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting really crisp job on the paint. I wasn't expecting that. I really thought I was going in knowing what exactly was going down. I didn't think that this was going to be the opposite. This figure, it's got everything that I really want. He could have used the blaster. But if this, it really is a freaking tease to all of us out there. All of us huge Star Fox fans and World of Nintendo collectors. If this is a tease, genius. Pure genius. It's all I got to say. Well done. You got me. You got everybody else. It would be nice if I'm right about this. This would be so awesome. That's really going to do it. I got nothing else to do except show off a quick size comparisons. So yeah, I'm bringing in Dino Charge Red Ranger for some reason. And it's not good enough. You know what? I feel like maybe I should put where my money really is on these things right here. So here's a $20 figure of Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Movie Red Ranger compared to a under $10 action figure that's got more paint and actually more articulation. Yeah. Didn't see that coming when I was trying to think this over. My bad. It's not a good size comparison, is it now? But you know what? Power Rangers? Star Fox? Power Rangers? Star Fox? Huh? Nah, it would never work. And besides, my real pipe dream that I just have to keep on dreaming until the meantime, till someone listens, is right here. This is what I really want. This is something that I've been wanting for 2 decades now. I can't have it in action figure scale. I can't have it in a video game just yet. I can pitch my idea till I'm blue in the face. Maybe somebody will actually listen out there and maybe think, this could be a possibility. We had Mario and Sonic. It was fun. But let's get to the nitty and gritty here. Let's get down to brass taxes. We need Sonic versus someone that's kind of similar in some way that could really benefit for both genres since they are kind of flopping around here and there. We need Sonic versus Star Fox. We need it. We gotta have it. It's what I've always wanted. It could really work depending on how the execution goes in that kind of genre. I mean, it's a video game idea that could really work. Just depends on how well it's executed. If it happens, I'm pitching my idea here. I don't know why. Why am I not rich? I mean, I just came up with something here. Could you imagine these two worlds colliding because Dr. Eggman and Andros have actually joined forces? Could you imagine that? These two have to join forces to combat against the evil and save their world from a terrible fate or something. You know, make it happen. Take the battle to the sky in the R-Wing, or take it to the ground with Sonic, you know, and his speed, his amazing speed. Yeah, these two duke it out at first, and then they combine forces to save their world from the true enemy that caused this merger in the first place. I just pitched something here. I say pick up the ball and run with it. Sega, Nintendo, you've partnered before. Do it again. Except this time, make it something that is really worth your while. Something that's never been done before. This is out of the norm. Yeah, sure, we could have these two characters duke it out in Super Smash Bros. But you know what? That's also combining other characters from other Nintendo licensed and Sega licensed games that just, it's a crowd. Just make it based on these two characters right here. These two iconic video game characters. Sure, he's not up there with Master Chief and Mario, but he is in there somewhere. It's had some really good games that are well known, well factored, and very popularized. I mean, why not? Why not? So that's it, guys. I've got nothing else to say. That's my pipe dream. Bring on the Crossfire. I'll still wait for my 4-inch Sonic action figure. So if you have any questions or comments, if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want to see come out of this line, because I will be coming back with more World of Nintendo action figures. Consider it a new collection of mine. So that's me, Sonic Ranger, signing out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever you see me.